Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! I am filming from my new phone. Yes, I got a iPhone 14 Pro. I've had the same phone for way too long. Don't laugh, I had the 8 for years. I know, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if you guys have been watching, like have sacrificed and did without some things, to get where I am, if you know what I mean, as far as like saving to buy a home or whatever. And I never was the type to buy a phone every year. It's just like ridiculous, kind of, because being how expensive they are. And there's nothing wrong with my 8. My 8 was going strong with my little button, okay? Now getting used to not having the button, but it's great. And that is what I'm filming with today. Pro is amazing, like with the features, and it looks like, just looking at myself, like the cinematic feature or whatever. No, I don't think I used the cinematic feature. Like, I needed some kind of filter. I have the regular video setting, and it's so nice, and I can't wait to be taking pictures and videos on social media because I literally got it yesterday. New phone, new year, new phone. So I hope I don't cringe when I edit this because I am so plain Jane, and nothing wrong with that. But normally I have on all the makeup and a little shirt on or something, but I am so comfy casual. It's not even funny. It is a very gloomy day. It's been raining up in North Cal. If you know, you know. Very gloomy day. Went out earlier to work out, and yeah, so disclaimer of why I look like this. So being it that it's 2023 now, just start off by having like an inspiration type video, somewhat goals, whatever, but mine will be a little different because a lot of these are like setting goals for 2023 and intentions. Last week, the end of the year, I had this memory of this job years ago, and it was this guy. He in the medical field. He was a respiratory therapist, and he, like, late afternoon, almost time to get off work, prepping for the next day. And I'll never forget, someone was saying what he said. Like, I wasn't there when he said this. It was like a coworker saying, just talking to him, saying what he said. He was like, my tomorrow self will thank today's self. And how you just have those random memories of things and it just never leaves you or it just sticks with you. And I want this video to be, like a New Year type thing, but not even just in the new year, just throughout life. Like, if you want to accomplish goals and you want to achieve something, goals or whatever, think of your future self, how much your future self will thank you. And I thought that little saying that he said was brilliant. I don't even know if he even realized that, because someone like me who remembers that almost 10 years ago, and I'm pretty sure people on here have said that, but I'm going to say it too. I'm not going to coin that I'm not coining it or anything, but I haven't really seen it, at least lately, talking about your future self. So you'll hear it from me. Your future self will thank you for doing the steps that your present self is doing. I can get emotional and think of how my past self brought me here, and I just want to say thank you to her, to past Jen, to past Jennifer, that I am in the space that I'm in because my past self did what she needed to do, set intentions along with the goals, and put in the work to be where I am today. And it's just crazy when you look back, and that's like the thing right now, like looking back at your the past year or whatever, and it's nice to see the progress if there is some. Everyone, I'm sure, has some kind of progress at some point. So everyone has some kind of progress, whether it be like weight loss or tracking, like, their pay rate is increased or that kind of thing. So with that, what do you need to do for your future self to thank you for what you're doing now? Your future self thank you for. Think of something you really want to happen or a goal that would happen in 1 year to 5 years from now. What steps would you need to take in order for your future self to say thank you so freaking much for your future self to thank you? In order to achieve anything, you really have to really think that this is going to happen in the future. Like, you really have to like train your brain to just like, this is going to happen regardless. You don't know when, you don't know how, but it's embedded in your brain that it's going to happen somehow. Like, you're not predicting your future because, that's in God's hands, but God is within us. So whatever our desires are, God will always work with us to answer those prayers, desires, because we're putting in the work. And side note, I've been getting into church lately, and I just been, learning about the Bible and the teachings and all of that. I started going to a Christian church. I grew up Catholic, and a lot of those teachings are still relevant today, even being written thousands of years ago. Any successful person has used some kind of law of attraction and intention, really knowing that in their head that this is going to happen some way, like they always find a way. And it's not luck, it's, the preparation meets opportunity type thing. Kind of going off in a different direction. So when it comes to like people selling you like courses or even books of like, the secret to success, and there's really no secret. It's not a secret. It's the intention, putting it up to God, and it's just working towards your goals and your dreams, and it happens. Like, there's no secret. Like, you can read all the books, pay all the money for these courses to tell you something that's already been said and done. Like, if you look at any successful person, they make whatever they want happen. It's putting faith in God, faith in yourself, and doing the work. And there's no, really blueprint, but you'll see a commonality with whether it be people you look up to or everyday people that have achieved anything they wanted. Like, that's the commonality. So with me going to church, I've been, reminded that, no matter what I want, it's in God's hands. That's why they say put God first, because just everything starts and ends with God. I truly believe that no matter what you want or desire in life, God will grant it to you when it's the right time. And it's just a law. It's just what happens. Like, God will take you on twists and turns and ups and downs, and then one day it just comes into fruition. That's just life. Like, nothing comes when you want it to, like, ever. It never does. I've said in a previous video, if you date something, like end of 2022 or by June of this year, it's good to up the chance of it happening, or to really make it happen. And a lot of times when you do that, put an end date on something, it usually comes true, because you are making it repetitive in your head to make that come true. But when it doesn't, is it the end of the world? No. And it usually comes not soon after. Church, just a lot of the what do you call it, lessons, sermons, whatever the preacher says, it's usually relevant to the present of what's going on that week. The last time I went, kind of bad, I haven't gone in a couple weeks because it was my birthday one Sunday and then Christmas, and yeah, Lord forgive me. So the last service I went to, pretty much he was saying that you have to leave things open. Still have wants and desires, but things can happen to where it will direct you in a different way. Might not be the way that you want, but that way it can lead you to your ultimate goal or desire. You just have to leave it open to anything happening. What can you do to have your future self just be so unbelievably grateful for what you did, the path you took, the path God made you take to get where your future self will be, whether it be 1, 2, 3, or 5 years from now. And also, side note, I used to watch like those prediction videos, and I honestly stopped. I personally know someone that is psychic, and yes, what she said was true with certain things. Being into church again and Christianity, I don't need my future predicted. God will do that for me. These past couple years have taught me that I can, create my future because I have faith in God, and the things that I want or desire will come into fruition because of that faith, and it will happen on His time. And God knows what will happen, and I know that I can make my future self happy with the steps that I am taking today. So with that being said, I know this video might be kind of short, but I just wanted to pop on here to relay the message of what can you do to make your future self so unbelievably happy and grateful for what your present self can do today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.